Hello everybody, I'd like to welcome you guys back to Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Andrew Maltani with David Mansfield. Matt Meschan will be joining us quite down the line. And tonight we're going to be going through a pretty decent train ride. Or rather, a rather lavish train ride. And unfortunately, I've been through a train ride, a bit of touristy stuff, and back today, so my feet are killing me. So, for those of you guys who are wondering about why I'm not using the standing desk today, that's why. Yeah, my feet are killing me, so I gotta put my feet on a footrest.
What'd you get as far as buying things go?
This Black Yoshi plush, a Metroid shirt, and a Lego Millennium Falcon set.
Oh, nice. Eat any pizza up there?
No. Northeast is
Oh, no.
the Northeast is like one whole freaking pizza alley. I mean, sure, it's like, yeah, I could go for the real thing. Unfortunately, the guests that I was meeting with, they said they had enough, so you know, just find some other place that was like decent to fine dining. Oh, my return to train. Well, okay, I took a light rail, and then I took a train to go up and back. My return rail was late by like 10 minutes. Well, it wasn't any biggie, but you know how it is up here in the Northeast. Soupy summers.
Yeah. It's pretty bad down here, too. You guys getting the 90s?
Yeah, it was 90s plus humidity.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you guys out west are lucky because it's a dry 90. Soupy 90s. Oh, fuck that! Alright, let's go board this train. Unfortunately, the trains I rode today aren't anywhere as luxurious as this. Well, that's the price I paid for paying coach. Not
So how long did your trip take one way?
90 minutes.
Not that bad. You ever ridden a bullet train?
Unfortunately, no. So if you're talking like modern Japanese style bullet trains, no.
They will really get you in between places.
Hmm.
Don't they have some in California? Or am I thinking of something?
We don't talk about Hyperloop. Oh, threats on a train, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 2 shine sprites on this train and a couple of star pieces. Oh, right. Let's see. Oh, it's that thing in there. Oh, I'm not gonna open that up just yet. Yeah, so unfortunately the train I was riding today is nowhere near as good as this.
Were you sitting in like airplane style row seats, if you know what I mean? Or
Yeah, like that. It's a 2x2 seating setup. The light rail I go by sometimes does like a 2x3.
I haven't been on a train for a long time. Well, I went to an art museum a while back in the city. The train station was like right across the street from me. That was nice.
Yeah, we're not gonna go a little bit too dour with it, so we're not gonna talk about, like, why trains crash or all of that. I mean, that's like half the shit I see on the Smithsonian Channel. Well, the other half being air disasters and, well, and then there's a little bit of it that's like the actual cool stuff. Don't worry, this train's not gonna crash. It's not gonna be a fugitive level train wreck. And, actually, let me hold that thought. Yeah, I think I've only ever really been on like 2 full-blown train rides, or at least ones that really don't count as just rail service.
Yeah. Japan was awesome with trains. The only problem was they would get overcrowded.
Okay, that's... okay. 2 for 5 on star pieces, and I gotta find the other shine sprite. I guess we can wait for Matt to come in, and then we can just talk about the entire train scene in From Russia with Love.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like...
I've been going... Go on, I'm sorry.
Yeah, some of the train offerings I was looking at when I was going up and down, it was just like, you know, just regular coach seats, but I'm like, yeah, luxury seats, I'm like, okay, not for a day. That's a little bit too excessive for me. And then there's like some with, you know, private rooms, but I'm like, do I really need my privacy if it's just going to be a straight up-down trip?
Oh, is there like first class with like drinks and everything?
One of the rail lines I was looking at was offering that with a whole food cart and the like.
Oh, no. I always see on... I've never been on first class on an airplane, but I always see on movies they're getting served champagne and stuff, and I'm like, wow, that looks fun. You like champagne at all?
I don't think I really drink champagne enough to give you an honest, valid opinion.
I got you.
I don't really drink sparkling stuff all that often.
You're more of a wine person, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I actually bought some fruit and stuff so I can just actually shut up and start making sangria tomorrow.
Nice.
I'm not sure if I would just go on a train just to eat on a train. Just for the sole sake of doing that.
May it depend on where it was. Like if it was out in nice nature or something.
Or if it's like a full week, ride.
I've heard the Amtrak, the food sucks. That's what I've heard. I can't verify that.
Either that, or you're gonna be wondering, hey, what are you trying to push on us?
I thought it'd be cool to go across the country with Amtrak, but I don't know if I want to anymore.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a question of, yeah, I think I'll just settle with snacks on a plane. Although I do draw the line at expired peanuts. Is there a note here? Ah.
There's a whole shop on a train in this. That's cool. What a cool idea.
But it's mostly just going to be souvenirs, not stuff if you want to go for midnight snacks. Well, at least that's what the snack cart is supposed to be for.
Right.
Well, we dealt with a penguin novelist the last time. At least one that wrote detective stories. So, who's in here? A ratatouille? I was gonna say, it's like, what is he, a ratatouille businessman? I remember that one episode of The Simpsons. It was like a bunch of It's like Homer had a freaking rat infestation in his kitchen, and he had a bootleg DVD with Ratatouille spelled right. Don't remind me of companies that go completely itchy when it comes to expensing things on travel accounts. I haven't been on my company's travel roster for quite a while, so no comment there.
Do they want you to just buy cheaper stuff and stuff? Like, not buy a lot of drinks or stuff like that? Or?
So you are right that there is a per diem cap. And anything above that is at our own expense. Although sometimes we will say it's like, hey, don't play the cheap bastard card on us because there's going to be a lot of time and frustration tacked on top of it.
I'm going to the mall tomorrow to go to Dave & Buster's. It's the closest. I'm pretty sure it's the only arcade we have in like a 10-mile radius. I might be wrong on that, but there's just not that many. There's a main event, a few interstate exits now.
So it's more like, so it's like the most standalone-ish arcade or barcade you can think of, not one that's like integrated with a go-kart site or all of that.
No, yeah, I mean it's part of the mall, but this mall has like a medieval times, a Dave & Buster's, and something in a theater. So it's definitely, but it's like, Yeah, a barcade. It does have bowling. We've never done the bowling. That would be fun. Are you into bowling at all?
No. It's like, if you're asking me to bowl rails off, I am gonna shank or hook them all the way to the right.
I probably would too. It's been a real long time since I've done it.
I mean, yeah, if you asked me to try bowling right now, I would gutter about 50% of my balls, and that's being a very generous estimate.
You ever seen The Big Lebowski?
Unfortunately, no.
That's a funny one. That had some funny jokes about bowling.
Yeah, I usually watch the PBA on Fox, so I have seen my fair share of, oh god, how did that happen, moments. Well, you do need a pot to make some things for tacos. And actually, the other day, I was just watching some cooking TV shows. I'm going, actually, this might actually sound like a nice thing for how to make shrimp tacos.
Shrimp tacos are awesome. They're done correctly. I think you're one of the exquisite foods.
Yeah, the one I was looking at is like fried shrimp tacos, but it's like after you peel and devein the shrimp, you don't put whole shrimp onto the taco. You kind of pulse them a bit in a food processor. Or at least press them out and the like, and then you mix them in with a salsa base. Then you put them in.
What kind of salsa do you like for shrimp tacos?
Honestly, if you ask me, I'd probably say a mango salsa probably would be good for that.
Yeah, that does sound making me hungry. Nah, I've already eaten, but maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna make some fried salmon tomorrow. What do you think I should put on the side? Should I just put it on top of ramen, or do you want me to go nuts with the angel hair pasta?
Salmon. Well, we had salmon yesterday. It was grilled salmon for the 4th. We grilled out. And we had, what's that? We had sweet potatoes for one, onions, squash. If you're not planning on that. Yeah, I mean, angel hair pasta does sound like it would go good. I'm sure if I was an expert in Italian cuisine, I'd be able to tell you exactly what you should go.
And I think it's pretty well established that I think this penguin is a complete hack, or someone who tries to roleplay too much to be Sherlock Holmes. Unless he's been reading too many detective novels from the novelist in the first Paper Mario game. Let me just put this on just for shits and giggles. Okay, let's just take it off. Oops. Spoke too soon. Okay, you look guilty. Yeah, the only time I really cook stew is during the fall or winter time, or preferably during football season. Well, more or less just what passes as stew in slow cooking. Typically, it's gonna be, you know, like a whole beef top round or a pork tenderloin. Top of mixed vegetables, the cream of mushroom and broth. That's what I usually cook. How about you? Yeah, of course it was your own damn fault. Anything food-related happens, you blame the fat guy first. Please fake it. Cool. Well, at least there's stew here, but yeah, if there's a deep fryer here and this train gets rocked, oh, I do not want to be the poor bastard in the room when that happens. Eh. What are you... Wow. That's some stupid wild shit you're kind of coming up with. I kind of have to wonder what is chef's dinner menu.
Thought for sure they would do a James Bond thing with the 007.
Well, unfortunately, this cabin really wasn't built for that. Yeah. When Matt comes in, we'll talk more about it. But yeah, I don't know. I think the thing I would probably trust to be the least messed up is arguably a sandwich, or I don't know. I don't know. It's like asking for a competently made ham and cheese sandwich with lettuce is probably kind of a low bar. Yeah, or, you know, you just get like one of those stock lunch boxes that's like a sandwich and a bag of chips. Although that's probably like basic catering fare. when did the words when did the word advanced start with an AU?
We do basic catering for the audiophile platinum party.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't do any sandwiches, but we do chopped meat and cheese, and then just like chips and sodas.
All right.
So it's very light catering. If you get into the right business in catering, I've heard you can make a lot of money. Can you hear those fireworks behind me?
No. I already had my I already had my fireworks demonstration last Saturday and last night during the 4th, so...
They're starting them up again. What pissed me off a little bit is they did it Wednesday night. It's like, guys, this is not even the 4th yet. And I was trying to get to sleep at 11:30 and they were going on.
And, was the weather predicted to be bad on the 4th?
It wasn't really that bad, no. I think they just wanted to get extra fireworks.
Oh, you want to know what kind of irked me is that I got coupons for fireworks a few days ago, and I'm like, what? I'm like, no. It's like, do you believe where I live is safe as a fireworks storage area? And better yet, it's like, do you think my apartment would be fine with having that? I'm like, Wow, how the hell did this find its way into my mailbox? It's like, all offers valid until like July 8th. I'm going... Wow. Please do not ride your scooters inside the train while it is in motion.
You ever play Myst?
Nah, missed with a Y? Uh-uh.
Yeah. I couldn't even get past the first puzzle, to be honest.
And this is the only train in town, so you don't hear any whirring high-speed trains coming along in the opposite direction. Especially if it's a high-speed to high-speed. Any other train or rail ride stories you wanted to talk about, or any destinations you've gone along for some of them?
We did some up in Tennessee sometimes. That was fun. Like, through some of the forests. Did you ever see the movie Commuter?
Nah.
That's a good one about trains. Do these bombs die when they blow up, or do they stay alive?
These particular named ones, stay alive. They just go poof, and then, they just drop down like nothing ever happened. Yeah, probably like one destination I went to was probably an old town at the end of a light rail. And yeah, there was a restaurant there. I don't know if it's still there. Then there was like an old, what you could argue is, and I really need to turn this off and put this aside. Like an old, I would say antiquity shop. or at least ones that had like some of the old school VHSs and the like. They had the Indiana Jones trilogy, but I'm like, they didn't have an offering that had The Last Crusade by itself. I'm like, ow. So I did get the VHS version of the original Predator film.
Nice. That you, Matt?
Yep, I'm here, guys.
Alright, we're on a train ride. We were we were just talking about train experiences, and well, we solved a dinner time mystery. Someone stole all the food.
Oh no.
And we were gonna
You're all gonna starve to death on the train?
Not really. Yeah, remember that Red Grant scene in From Russia with Love? I was hoping we'd get around to that.
I don't think it's gonna get that dramatic.
Nah, thankfully not.
Final boss battle on a train ride.
What about the train scene on Mission Impossible?
The one in Dead Reckoning?
Wasn't there one on the first one? No, that was...
Yeah, that was, the TGV one. Yeah, that was the climax of the first one.
Yeah. That was cool. Didn't a helicopter come in there, too? At some point?
The one... Yeah, because it was like John Reno was trying to pick up John Voight after Tom Cruise exposed him as a traitor, and he shot his wife. And tried to get out with, shit. I don't know what you call those. Were they suction cups or were they magnets? I think it was hand magnets with the kneecap suction cups.
What'd you have for dinner,
Just leftover stuff from yesterday. Just taco casserole. Had some steak, corn. Yeah, we went through all the hamburgers and hot dogs, so and some watermelons.
Beef and corn taco sounds nice right about now.
Maybe I should give you the recipe my mom has. You can see if you can make it yourself and see if you like it.
It'll be a while till I make enough room in my fridge for that.
No problem.
What kind of sauce is it?
By default, it doesn't come with salsa. Like we don't. The recipe doesn't have salsa on it, baked into it. If that's what you mean. But you can like pour salsa on top of it.
Right.
Okay, you do it on the side. So what do you usually put inside your tacos? Like sour cream, dry coleslaw, tomatoes, or what the hell is that one other thing I was thinking of? Yeah, for tacos.
Yeah, we actually didn't do tacos. We did a taco casserole, but whenever I have tacos, it's just, cheese, mild salsa, beef. I'm more of a beef guy, to be honest, than chicken.
Shredded or ground?
Ground.
90-10, right?
Yeah, something like that. And, yeah, maybe a little bit of tomatoes. Usually dice is more spacious, because the traditional circular tomato is kind of bulky. So, but yeah, maybe I'll have some sour cream or something if I really want like a sauce on it. But yeah, I'm kind of the more traditional taco. I don't go way too crazy with the stuff I put on it.
Squeeze a little bit of lime or lemon juice on top of it as well.
Sometimes.
I like green olives. We get these olives, green olives, and they're stuffed with pimento in a jar. They're good. You like olives at all?
Oh yeah, I put olives on my tacos, yeah.
I do it on pizza.
There's a whole bunch of different kind of olives. I mean, the most probably known are black and green, but there's like purple.
Kalamata olives.
Yeah.
And don't you even dare read the diary. Ah, what a terrible night to have a curse. Or was it a horrible night?
Not sure.
I'm thinking it was a horrible night.
Did you ever beat that game?
No.
That game is hard.
I think I got as far as getting one of Dracula's organs, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, Simon's Quest.
Yes.
Do you have do you have like in the NES collection on Switch or something?
It's part of the Castlevania Classic Collection, so most of what's not on the mainline Switch Online libraries, usually they'll farm it off to another porting company. I know for Castlevania and Mega Man, Konami and Capcom farmed it off to M2, and M2 does a lot of very competent ports or recompilations.
Like Asper. Do you hear about Stars Spy Hunter being ported to PS5 and the current Xbox?
No, I haven't.
Apparently, if you like 100% the game, you can replay the game as Boba Fett. Which I think they want to do for the original release when it first came out on PS2 and GameCube, but they just ran out of time or didn't have the money or something.
You have Boba Fett's flamethrower, if you know what I mean? Like all his various weapons he has. You know, like the rope that ties around people and stuff.
I think it'll have the same set that Jango Fett has. Like he has like the flamethrower, the wrist rockets.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
all that. So it'll just be you're playing as if you're playing Jango Fett with Boba Fett's likeness.
I got you.
Hey, you guys want to see me tempt fate?
Yeah. Let's see if fate won't gobble you up on the train.
This is what happens when I tempt fate. And Mario is dead. That's the end of the stream, everybody. Good night.
No, it's all black and gray. Oh no, it's an evil toad. That's an evil genie thing.
Alright, well, let's just start from here and then, let's, we've done that.
Why? Why did you do this to yourself? Why? Why did you purposely did this?
Well, you said yes when I asked, hey, did you want to see me tempt fate? So,
You didn't need to listen to me. You could have just ignored me. Ignored us. Detective Penguin.
yeah, well, you pronounce it correctly, unlike the word penguin.
Pronounces it that way.
You haven't seen that one thing from Benedict Cumberbatch, have you? He was doing a penguin documentary, and unfortunately that was the only way he could pronounce it. And, yeah, Graham Norton and company made fun of him for it.
Is this like 00 agent train passenger staterooms here?
Unfortunately, no.
008 doubles. Did they have like James GoldenEye 64 in mind for this?
If it was more like GoldenEye 64, there would be like some more fancy things, and then there would be people popping out of the bathrooms that would shoot you. Thankfully, that's not the case here.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, oh, that's another trade we could talk about, the dreaded GoldenEye trade.
Oh, and the whole stupid thing how Irma's position relative to holding up Natalia is it just randomly changes per each time you play it, and you gotta use that to kind of judge where you're gonna also shoot
Xenia and Alec.
Xenia. You gotta shoot a double agent. You have to kill Arma, of course, and then you have to shoot Xenia in the the knocker area, so you guarantee the amount of time needed for Natalia to figure out where the Janus base is and crack the password. So.
From what I heard, it is possible to do it without shooting her, but you're going to be running on very narrow margins, like very few seconds to run off the train.
You literally have to be staying right on the corner of the vent out of the train. You have to. I've done it before, but yeah, you have no second to waste once Natalia's done.
Whereas, like, the whole thing, like, where you try to shoot Oromov and Natalia, it's more or less like, you know, Alec will tell you you can run up and step to the floor, but it's like there's only so much distance you can get inside to line up the shot on both of them.
Otherwise, he just calls your bluff and, you know.
No, he pulls out a gun and shoots Natalia himself. I've seen that happen a lot.
Yeah, I never gave him that chance.
Yeah, good luck with the floor, James. I set the timers for 6 minutes. The same 6 minutes. It was the least I could do for a friend.
Do you think, I hate to get off topic with Mario, but do you think Sean Bean would have been a good Bond?
Oh, Sean Bean. Okay, sorry, I was kind of dumbfounded for a second, but I'm like, I wouldn't see why not. Didn't he audition for it?
Yeah, he did. I think same with Ray Fiennes too.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think it's like the most notorious name for me to try to pronounce, other than Reggie Fils-Aimé. He was Nintendo's Nintendo of America's last head honcho.
Yeah, it seems like you pronounce his name Ralph Fiennes, but really it's Ray Fiennes for some reason.
Or
the
is it
H is silent.
I thought it was Ray Fiennes or something like that.
I could check with Crick what Fiennes. Ralph Ray Fiennes. Ray Fiennes. Technically, you have the P sound and the H, but you say it kind of silently. Ray Fiennes.
Pay respects to the this guy. It's like, no. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, with what?
What you were looking at?
Yeah, it's Ray Fiennes. You gotta pronounce the PH quickly. Like you're in you pronounce the PH like you're in a hurry. Ray Fiennes.
Okay, so Fiennes, but so the E is silent and
correct.
And you pronounce it like it's like one N instead of two. Okay.
Sorta, yeah. But yeah, he auditioned for Bond too. But now, to get revenge on Harry Potter, he took over MI6 instead of Hogwarts.
Oh god, I remember when I was watching Spectre, I'm like, is this really who Her Majesty's kingdom is in the hands now? It's like it's a fight between Voldemort and James Moriarty. I'm like, yep, England is well and truly fucked.
Yes.
And it's like I found out.
Well, of course, at the end of Skyfall, you knew he was the new M. So.
Yeah.
I just wonder if he'll be the. I just wonder if he'll be kept as M for the new Bond era, or like they'll just pull a Judi Dench or something with him.
But are we in between Bond right now?
Pretty much. Yeah, there's no new Bond right now. I mean, Ray Fiennes can work as M for the next Bond. I mean, he could work. it had to be a separate character, but he could still come back as M. What's the name of the train here? I'm just curious.
The Excess Express.
Excess Express.
It's it's mostly for rich people to go between Rogueport and a place known as Poshley Heights. But yeah, Event, you were talking about Mission Impossible. Yeah, I think there were like 2 installments that involved the train. So yeah, the original one and yeah, I think Dead Reckoning was the other one.
I don't think I've seen Dead Reckoning yet.
Yeah, I didn't see it in the theater. I saw it on a plane.
Okay.
Back really in Calais or when you moved to Pennsylvania?
When I was flying for visiting my folks.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it was part of the in-flight entertainment options. No, the dining car is not open anymore. It's like, no.
So are the in-flight internet? It's been a while since I've been on a plane. Is that connected to the internet now, so that there's more, or is it?
Yeah, it's like that. So there's Wi-Fi, there's satellite Wi-Fi on board the flight.
Oh.
So what I usually do is, you know, it's like if I'm taking off on a Sunday during the wintertime, it's like, okay, we'll just watch football. But I think they limit it only to the New York station, so not the home base of where you're going towards. So it's only like 2 available games. And then there's a whole bunch of movies, so it's like, if it's a 3.5 to 6 hour flight, I'm like, okay, 1 or 2 movies, that'll be fine. Yeah, so last winter time, Top Gun and Little Giants were 2 of the movies that were available for in-flight watching.
Top Gun is pretty good.
Yep.
The side story's a little bit cheesy, but I mean, you're watching it from the airplane mode. So.
A lot of people think the second one, Maverick, is superior to the original Top Gun.
It's pretty good. Which one do you like better?
Gun to my face, the second one, but the first one will always be a cult classic. I would just think it'd be really cool if the F-14 Tomcat that Maverick and Goose's son flew was canonically Maverick's Tomcat from the first one.
Did you notice what had happened to Val Kilmer? How he can't speak anymore? That's how he is in real life too.
Throat cancer.
Yeah. Crazy.
And then his character died at the end. Well, towards the end, but yeah.
Like the 2/3 mark of the film.
Yeah. Wait, didn't Maverick? So he had the Tomcat at the beginning of the movie, so that's one. Wasn't the Tomcat he had during the Top Gun Academy part, wasn't that its own Tomcat, or did he bring it from the carrier? I wouldn't think he could bring it from the carrier because they would need that.
I don't think they'll let you off the carrier, because it's like, if you're being reassigned while you're out in the middle of the ocean, you're not bringing the craft with you. they'll usually just airlift you out there.
Pretty much.
Because you're not going to be it's like, you're not going to be buddy tanking that for a straight 14 hours.
And then Maverick lost that one. And Goose died, so that was its own. So yeah, so he flew like 3 F-14s. Well, actually 4, I think.
Yeah, the opening, the one he and Goose had until that got busted, and then the one he had for the rest of the course, and then the one with Merlin.
Yep, so 4.
Alright, day 2 of the XS Express. What sort of mysteries are we dealing with right now? I'm surprised we just burned a whole hour without any action.
Top Gun never explained exactly who the enemy was. Or were they supposed to be Russian? You know, at the end that they have that.
On purpose, they really don't try to tie it to any particular faction.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I already talked to these guys, so never mind. Okay, I do not think I would eat 8 mushroom steaks. I would not do that. It's like, not a steak challenge. Although I would say, you know, cooking steaks, the next best thing to top them with are, you know, onions and mushrooms in sauce. So, that's never a bad pick if you're picking a topping for a good whole steak. And, you know, it's like, while the steak is resting, yeah, just pour the juices while you're still making the sauce. That's where half the flavor comes in from. Nitro honey syrup. Oh my god. Wow. And you're holding schematics for a possible weapon. Why exactly? And apparently there are fireworks going off on my end too, in the background.
Have you guys seen the Space Invader arcade where you can have 2 players and it's on a big screen? You have these cool joysticks. They're almost like not wheels, but it's sort of hard to describe. It's like sort of like a joystick, except there's 2 things to hold on to. You move sort of a turn. Does this ring any bells? They have it at David. It's really fun.
I remember there was like an N64 version of Space Invaders, but I don't think that exactly matches the version you're talking about. Is it one where it's like one stick controls how you drive and the other stick controls where you aim?
Actually, if I remember correctly, you don't really drive. You just have sort of like a reticle that goes over the screen, so you can aim all the way around. The hard part is just getting enough of the Space Invaders until they get toward the bottom.
I thought
Too many get.
that's missile command. Or if it's the one that's like the one with a giant trackball, that's missile command.
No, this is Space Invaders, but it's just been edited. It's been changed.
I don't think I've ever seen that particular version because it's not Space Invaders unless you move the vehicle left and right.
Okay, maybe I'm. What would another game? I know it's not Missile Command.
It's not Defender either because you're driving a craft left and right.
Let me see if I can find it online.
So, Matt, you want to talk any bit about any train rides you've had so far?
Aside from the one I did on Golden Sport at my friend's place, not really. I haven't really been on a train ride.
How about any light rail experiences? You ever had any of those?
Once or twice. They're fine.
Alright.
Isn't there one that runs for Philly?
Well, that was what I was doing earlier today. Where do you think I got the Black Yoshi plush from?
What is called a Space Invaders Frenzy. So it's a new game, but it's based on Space Invaders. Maybe I can share when this is over with. I'll share the YouTube link.
All right.
It's a really fun game. It's a good idea, and the screen is like a big screen. Like I don't know. I can look up what its length and width is.
Yeah, and then this conversation is going to devolve into rail shooters, of which Matt and I have played one. Its name is Star Fox.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, I asked if there were any Star Fox goodies. They said they were sold out. I'm like, or out of stock. I'm like, ow.
Oh shit.
Width 68 inches, depth 100 inches, and height 117.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that in my arcade. It's more like a traditional pixel-based Space Invaders where I'm at.
But then I looked it up on the internet, and this one site is guess how much it's selling for. I just want to see. You're not gonna believe how much this is.
$1,850. Matt, you wanna make a bid?
On what?
The arcade machine Matt's event's talking about. Try to guess an actual retail price without going over.
Like how much an arcade machine would sell?
The particular one event's talking about, yes.
200?
Nah, maybe it's just this site, but 13,595.
I wasn't even freaking close.
Me neither. The price is wrong.
Let me see. Well, the other sites are pretty expensive. Well, it includes 2 seats, so it's a whole physical thing, a big screen. Ridiculous to pay that much when you can just go to David Buster. I would so much love to have my own arcade. I've always wanted that. I don't think I'll ever be able to do it. Be cool to have a bar, like your own barcade, like basement with a bar in it, and then maybe like a pool table and then some cabinet. That'd be awesome.
Oh. Wow, he just really pulls a so long, suckers! What's he gonna do? Jump into the sunset? Ah, mushroom bouillon, a mousse, and roasted mushrooms, saffron, and a sorbet. Okay. And a mushroom coffee. Okay, I hope that doesn't, make you go all caffeinated and psychedelic. Give me a nice mushroom omelet any day. Or at least, one with, like, mushrooms, white and green onions.
What about a portobello mushroom burger? Those are good.
I would go with that. Or, this was one thing I tried to do, but then it ended up kind of failing miserably. So it's like, you know, it's like when you have a portobello mushroom, it's like you try to get the ones where you, gut out the gills and try to put anything inside it to make stuffed mushrooms.
Yeah.
I tried to do eggs in it, and I'm going, crap, this was a completely terrible idea. Because I did not do it right. I mean, theoretically, it'll work. Like, if you gut it if you gut the innards of the mushroom correctly, and you can, add some filling or stuffing on top of it, but I think I may have delved a little bit too deep and the eggs leaked out. I'm going, oops. Stuffed portobello mushrooms, I'm like, yeah, I could go with that. Anything else?
You mean on the sandwich?
Yeah, or, prepping mushrooms in general.
Let's say you can't go wrong with a shiitake mushroom.
Yeah, it's like sometimes I'll go with those if I'm making, mushroom pasta. So for me, it's like I usually do with pasta. If I'm gonna be using mushrooms as the main part, I usually add onions and peas with it.
Nice. Have you ever caramelized your mushrooms? Your onions?
I tend to do that almost every chance I get.
Okay.
You can always start with buying a model train. I thought the station was full. Okay. Maybe, Characters with weird hats, huh? Or imagine if you're working in a restaurant in the middle of nowhere on the road. Yeah, it's like, an elevator is not where I want to be, and neither is a revolving door. Those of you guys who have watched the ending of The Godfather, you will know exactly why.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Let's get what's behind that big paper later. Yeah, there's a handful of collectibles in here, so... Ah! Yeah, you don't get to use Mr. Softies on me. Okay, I really do not need that right now, so let's go burn some items. Ow! Let's just go roast these fools. We're done. A more Western-themed victory theme. Alright. Hey! No! Yeah, while he's iced over, let's just go knock him down a peg. Really? You keep giving me this during kill shots. When the napkin math already suggests I can pull a kill shot. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just my precision with jumping in this is not really what it used to be. I guess I can just wait this out. Ah!
This looks hard.
Well, precision jumping with a control stick is not really what it is not really what it used to be. It's a reason why you probably see me doing better using a stick for emus rather than with official Nintendo controllers, or rather on official releases for some games that don't feel like it was really meant for usage of a control stick. It was like, this was fine back during the GameCube days, but I'm like, nowadays I'm like, ah. You can probably tell it's like, my preferred controls for some of this, or at least when it comes to fine-tuned or platformers, sometimes I will prefer going with a relaxed response curve, so I don't really, you know, go nuts or get a little bit jolted out. And unfortunately, Switch controllers by default do not have a response curve settings. And I'm like, ow.
Did you ever own a Wii?
Yeah, I did.
Those are kind of old now.
17 years. Actually, more like... holy shit, 18. Crap.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize it went back that far. That's crazy. I remember when the Wii first came out, someone I knew said they threw their arm out at baseball, only to realize that it didn't matter how hard you pitched. It was just a matter of the motion. You know, it didn't really record.
All you have to do is just flick your wrist, and we ended up finding that all
Right.
out by by The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Well, until Skyward Sword changed that, and that's a discussion I don't want to have for now.
Or like early movement recognition technology. You remember the activator for Genesis?
No.
Alright. Well, you could, it was like a, not, I wouldn't say VR, but sort of like an early Wii kind of thing. You had a sensor, you were supposed to be able to kick, and the character would kick on Mortal Kombat or punch, but of course people realized all they had to do was slap. They couldn't do any of it. And if they were at the right height and area of the field, it would do a kick or a punch. Trust someone to find out the lazy.
Or it'd be like that moment in Wii Tennis where you accidentally are a little bit too shoulder to shoulder, and those Wii remotes actually frickin' hurt even with the sleeves on. Boo.
you ever have the power glove back?
No. No.
Supposedly it was give you a big advantage.
But
Nah, I can't really verify that. I never had it.
that's why I said but.
I have so much nostalgia when it comes to Nintendo games. The instant I hear the soundtrack for one, it just brings me back.
Yeah. Pow! Take that, Cloud.
Did you ever play Nintendo Olympics?
Like the NES ones? No. Just a rule of thumb, if you ask me about anything about the NES, the answer is almost always going to be no.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you had it. I'd wonder in the 90s. Yeah, they were probably getting to be pretty old technology at the time you were buying games.
Might as well start using a lot of these offensive items. Because I have way too much shit that I need to be thrown away.
So only certain attacks can attack the enemies in the back, right? Like area effects attack.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yep, that I did. Any other goodies around here?
I'm at season 3 of the X-Files. That's a good season. aspects of an adventure game does. Like, if you go do the wrong thing, you die instantly. At least on this stage, I did a while back.
Yeah, that was more like a freak occurrence, more than anything else.
Okay.
Or rather, it's like, hey, you want to see me tempt fate kind of moment? Yeah.
Did you ever play any of the King's Quest games?
No, I haven't.
Those are fun. I never went that far with what I did.
Yeah, one of my favorite compilations from King's Quest was, it was a video called The Many Deaths of King Graham. It was a good one, too. It was, like, on YouTube about 10 or so years ago. And, my favorite part about it was, yeah, it was the one that was playing, like, opera music and the like, and unfortunately it was, taken down because, you know, YouTube stuff has to do, frickin' YouTube stuff. Or, I don't know if the guy, just got sick of it and tore it down. But, yeah, one of my favorite skits from that was, you know, it's like showing the various ways you can die, and then he had a little post-game blurb at the end going, it's like, and then you get past the Yeti by feeding him the custard pie. Oh, did you eat the pie already? Then you die! What kind of crap is that, Sierra? Forget this. I'm gonna go to LucasArts. And this is when LucasArts was actually making point-and-click adventure games as well. Well, if there's one thing I'm gonna blame about the downfall of YouTube, I would say blame the Via communists. Seriously, you cannot explain the story of YouTube without how much Viacom raked YouTube over the coals back in 2008.
That is a pretty sun, man. Pretty sky.
Sunsets are always gorgeous.
Yep.
Okay,
Even when they're in a Nintendo game.
okay, I got all the star pieces, I'm just missing a shine sprite. I'll find that later. It looks like what Miss Mouse is saying is that I'm just missing an item or something. Okay, that's fine. I need to turn on Spike Shield. Do I have that on? No, I don't. Mm. Okay, that works. Why did I pick that? I should have picked Power Smash.
You get a chance to see any of the sights, like the Statue of Liberty?
Unfortunately, no. It was a pretty capped day for me.
Gotcha.
Okay, what do I have? Multiple level equipped. Oh, I already got 2 health pluses. Where... Oh yeah, because I found one off a drop. I don't really... I would love to have another FP plus 1, but... let's just do... Sometimes chance to miss, and... Last stand P. Now I can cater, partner stuff later on. Alright, let's see if I can find the goodie, from down here. Zero out of 10, it's not an energy tank. I am not going to look forward to the day I do Metroid Prime 2 and do the Spider Guardian without Spring Ball Assist. God, that boss is such a pain in the ass.
Oh, I got to the Jade Falcon mission on MechWarrior 2, where you have to identify the staff cars. I haven't even tried it yet, but I'm like, oh god, not this mission. I know there's a trick to it. You gotta get to them before they go separate ways. If you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's simple. You just jet in, blitz them, and then just knock them all the F out.
Are they at a nav point, or you pretty much have to find?
The nav point's already there. It's just and you know where all 3 dropships are. It's just you just have to find them and hit them, or you can ID them and then tell your wingman to go shoot them. I'd say kill the mechs first, then worry about the convoy. But
what used to always happen to me is I wouldn't know where they were, and by the time I got to one, finished destroying one of the convoys, the other convoy, they'd already gone.
You have to hurry. You have to hurry that up.
Yeah. And then on Wolf, I'm stuck at the one where you have to find the dropship. You know what I'm talking about? It has that sort of purple sky and ground. crystals.
Just follow the nav.
Okay.
Just follow the nav sequence, and if they tell you where the last one is, just look north or use your radar.
Okay. Yeah, that I used to hate that mission.
But yeah,
I get lost.
But yeah, yeah, that one just followed the nav sequence. But yeah, Spider Guardian was just freaking horrible. I hated that boss a lot. Especially it's like if you didn't get your sense of double bomb jumping timing right. So, or it's like, have you learned everything about the morph ball? No, you're screwed. Or it's like, no. The one thing I did not like about that is where you have to is that when you're trying to do the last phase and you have to be perfectly still on this one flat top on a hill and then bomb your way up. I'm going, ah. A lot of times I ended up dying because I just wasted so much time with that.
Yeah.
It's stupid. When I show you guys the fight, I'll tell you guys why. But yeah, the one thing I did not like about Prime 2 is having two more fall bosses just back to back. Like when you get to the fight after that, it's just a straight up gunfight, and we're like, okay, thank you for cutting the shit, now let's just get this fight over with. And it's a damn good one too. Okay, the charm's out. Okay, so we'll have to recharge that the next time we get to town. Alright. Cool. I know that wasn't the intended way to do it, but what the hell. Yeah, this isn't constipated Mario, guys.
When you got those curses, they're actually abilities, right?
Yeah, it's just if you paid attention to the minstrel on the roof, they kind of explain who they were before they became chests. Okay, got the goodies here. But yeah, it's like, go through Metroid Prime, you'll be very surprised just how many energy tanks you'll find through Morphball puzzles alone. One thing I'm kind of surprised is that people kind of don't pay attention or don't watch the demo reels, and we're going, yeah, one of them teaches you how to double bomb jump, and yeah, that one tells you how to get an energy tank right off the bat. The fourth one, I might add, assuming you find the other three beforehand. Well, next up, we're out of Green River. I better not hear anybody trying to have the flying. Ah! Know where I got that from?
Not really, no.
Care to take a guess?
Not airplane, right?
No. It's an animated film.
Okay.
It's a sequel.
I don't know, to be honest.
It's the second American Tail movie.
Oh, okay.
Also known as the one movie for Don Bluth sequels that doesn't really piss all over the original.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, also known as the moment where John Lovitz kicks a kid off a moving train. Let's see how everyone else is doing for the night before we turn in. Or I could probably say this: it's like a kid finds out what John Cleese is up to, and John Cleese orders John Lovitz to kick him off the train. Choo choo kazoo, and then one more day we're off beyond the big old blue.
On that, I saw some of your Mech Commander 2 footage. Man, that looked hard as some of those.
Which part specifically?
I just sort of sporadically came in and out to watch it, but just when you were going against some of those assault mechs, you really gotta sort of plan your attacks to a bit, don't you?
Hey, it's not like the train job from the original Mech Commander. That mission kind of blew, and the train job mission in Mech Warrior 3 also kind of blew. That is, if you didn't save one of your medium mechs to run with. Anything slower than a Mad Cat, and you pretty much failed the mission outright.
I did that mission so many times. It wasn't funny. And I did it on hard as well.
I took a bushwhacker with 5 ER medium lasers. I gave my buddies like, okay, take all the PPCs, take all the LRMs, and take some autocannons and go shoot some stuff. I was kind of hesitant to give them all LRMs because Shadow Cats with jammers are in the area, and I'm going, oh crap, I need something to help them shoot the broadside of a barn with, so... you can also give them a bunch of large lasers and they'll snipe stuff out. Yeah, that was the one with like 3 Ultra AC-20 wielding Thors, and I'm going, oh shit.
Doesn't sound nice.
Well, not when they're dealing with a couple of Cauldron Borns, a bunch of ECM-capable Shadow Cats, and I forgot what else was in there, but the 3 AC-20 wielding Thors were like the really nasty part. And of course, they're the ones to be guarding the train. Well, other than a bunch of tanks, but who cares about a bunch of tanks and Mech Warrior?
I remember on Mech Warrior 4, I one-shotted a scout mech with a 4 PVC mauler. Just one group shot took it down.
But
that was a memorable moment.
I thought you immediately would have OH'd the way heat scaling works.
Well, no, it was pretty odd. I had to not fire a while after. That game gets hard. Remember the city level on MechWarrior 4? If you know what I'm talking about.
Matt, you'll have to answer that.
Which one specifically?
I'm not sure what the name of the planet was, but I know it's... Yeah, it's later on in the game.
Like, what specifically about that same mission that's hard? Like, man, I mean, I played the game so many times, I know. But there's a couple missions that are a little rough in the city part.
Well, there was just the amount of mechs. I mean, I had maybe 4 mechs on my side, but...
Oh, is it the first... Is it the one where you face kind of like a few mechs at this nav point, then some more at this nav point? I think that's like literally the first mission. What you're in the capital city of Qatari's for. I'll stream Mech 4 Vengeance tomorrow. I'm on Operation 2 right now.
Alright, and day 2 of this chapter is officially in the books.
So
how's you guys week, man?
Exhausting.
I got a 4-day weekend. Yeah.
Gonna get some beer to drink?
Maybe. I had a couple beers at my mom's works party, like all the family, so everyone that worked there got to go to a pre-4th of July party, and we stayed right before midnight. Fireworks show. But as I was gonna ask Yosh, who was the conductor for the train?
It's another toad. You. So, I'm trying to be into that. Let's see what's going on around here. Where is everybody? Wait, let's see. Well, he's knocked out. I would have thought he'd be up and ready for this. Let's see. No. No. Where the hell is everybody? You guys are seeing that in the background, right?
Let's see. Through the door, you mean?
Yes.
Doesn't seem like something would be on a train.
Or rather, if we beat all those off the Switch, how the hell did they get on this in the first place? Are you gonna drive completely blind? Aren't you? It's like, are you afraid that we might go off a high-speed turn and crash? What happens if one of them gets stuck under the wheels? Hey, get up. And I thought knocking off criminals off the top of a train was a hard thing. Now we got this. Oh no. Okay. Disaster averted. Ow! What? Why? Why? Okay, we got a chance. And of course, the audience wasn't awake to see me kill this boss. Yeah, get out. Get off this train. Cool. We finally made it. Well, that was a very eventful train ride. A couple of near disasters, but thankfully no actual full-scale disaster. Okay, who puts that in their pool other than Bond villains? Inside the house? Alright, I'll take a look. Just another piece of the badge collection. Go for that hotel while we're here. A noodle stall. How about a spicy noodle stall? Oh, good God, you're here? Now this is what inn coupons are for. Oh, cool. Covered breakfast. So I'm guessing that's a fresh egg plus, what else? Yeah, I have not really bothered to make too many food cooking items. We'll do that next chapter. I gotta burn a bunch of offensive items, and I do mean a bunch. A horsetail. That is the one thing I have never really gotten in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, was just figuring out where to get a horsetail from. Yeah, we'll come back for the pasta later. How many shine sprites do I have? Okay, I got 5. There should be a 6th in here. Pow! Hang on just for a second, I just want to get some other items because I have been notoriously item conservative throughout this entire game. Or rather, I have just been hoarding shit for far too long. I really need to start dumping some inventory space so I can start cooking things left and right. Not really. Just basically burn through base game and then do a bunch of post-game stuff as well, but not necessarily go Hondo Hondo. There's a bunch of other titles I want to go for in the meantime. Well, then I found out a title I've been waiting for is going live in October, so I might change franchise gears after this. Get a little bit more FP because I want Flower Save with P after this. I don't need that for now. Let's give this That's why I just hammer these boos in the face.
Now, is this game longer than the original Super Mario?
Yes.
I think so, because, you know...
There's more things to do.
Yeah, man. it's on next generation console, successor to N64. Why wouldn't it?
And also on a disc, rather than a cartridge.
Yeah. Small as it is, it still can hold more memory data than N64 cartridge.
And give me a few more badge points. We'll do a little bit more of HP and FP. I kind of want a little bit more of both before I tackle the Pit of 100 Trials. I'll do that after the next chapter.
Yeah.
That off because I need other legitimately good things. And Flower Saver P. And then Super Paper Mario had 2 Pits of 100 Trials. Wow, that did jack shit. You know what, I'm gonna get the Crystal Star and I'll restore all this anyway, so what the hell. Ooh, I'm rich, bitch! Okay. Sorry, it's like, Mass Effect is gonna be pretty notorious for that, where you get a crack ton of credits after every quest, or just for picking stuff up from the ground. Yeah, because that's the one thing that kind of really irks me. It's like we have really good. It's like we had really good story-driven Paper Mario games, and we're like, why did you just say that we don't need story-driven Paper Mario games anymore? Oh crap, he can give these guys pills. Oh, that's a Voltrum. I'll take it. Oh no, a Dark Boo has become Big Boo. Okay, well, not necessarily a whole Big Boo, but you guys get the point. Yeah, there are a few goodies I need to grab from here before we move on, so just hold tight for a hot bit. I definitely want that badge up there. Okay, there's that, and... that makes 6, so... Alright, I kind of have a fair idea of who I want to upgrade after this, though, so... okay, with 6... Well, Bobbery's one of them for sure. And then... it depends on which of the Yoshi Kid, Flurry, or Miss Mouse I want to upgrade. Alright, let's go get the Boo sheet. I always save Flurry for last. Yeah, Stampede's a real good killer. That and all the extra attacks as well. Can I reach here with Koops or... Cool. Yeah, I just admit that Bobbery saves my ass where we're going next. And now, our prize. Well, solve that mystery. Eh, it's not really so much about the extra move. It's just more or less napkin math and other things I would prefer to have him for. And meanwhile, where Peach is at. The word asinine, huh? Do you get to call everyone imbeciles after that? When was the last kind of G-rated material I've heard someone call their minions imbeciles? Oh yeah, it was probably just a bunch of Disney installments back then. I think it was, yeah, Sleeping Beauty, yeah. Maleficent calls all of her goons imbeciles, and, who else? Cruella de Vil. He calls Horace and Jasper imbeciles once she finds it out. Once
Yeah.
they get caught on the press. Or it's like when Cruella gets beaten for the last time. It's like, you fools! You! No, sorry. You idiots! You fools! Oh, you imbeciles! Oh, shut up!
God. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, alright. Yeah, if you could quote the line real quick, sorry, it was just Grota saying the word asinine, and then we're just thinking about, what other insulting words have we not really heard in modern fiction recently?
Moron.
Yeah, that... okay. Oh no. It's treason, then. I have no idea if, like, if Grota should be given, like, the robotic Emperor Palpatine treatment. I'm not sure if you can really mix raspy with robotic.
I don't think it would sound very good.
Do the DuckTales Moon theme, if you guys can sing it. I'm kind of also surprised, like, if you guys watched the 2017 Plus series, they actually managed to weave a song out of that. Lyrics and all. And, apparently you don't know how to lock the door, do ya? The only other character that really reminds me of Grotus, and again, this is another one of Intelligent Systems IPs, kind of reminds me a little bit of Sturm a little bit from the first Advance Wars. A bit. Wait, the first two. Meanwhile, back with Bowser. After all that hell. And meanwhile, he's probably not aware he's being tailed by some pesky plumbers. Ow! Stop it. Now give me my free fireworks, please. Thank you. You imported Rick James, huh? Oof! Oh no, Rawkhawk committed elderly assault! Well, Bowser, unfortunately, this adventure really did not have any of your days on it. X-Nauts with potions. And, okay, maybe not drugs anymore, but... Calling him a chicken nugget, huh? Okay. What do you want next? A roast drumstick?
No, you want more crispy.
Regular or extra crispy?
Extra. Might be more cooking time, but screw it, it's worth it. Sometimes
You
Mario-
put black pepper on your chicken? Fried chicken?
Not really.
Usually if it's part of Old Bay, then yeah, but otherwise, I don't do like black pepper exclusively because, you know, that's just not ideal. Sometimes I'll mix it in with like paprika, garlic powder, or hell, I'll just use Old Bay seasoning outright. You know, it's like whenever I coat chicken, it's like I always get like lemon pepper or Old Bay and both have black pepper out of the box in it. Yeah, I usually split half and half, so for Thanksgiving or Christmas, I usually get like turkey legs or, well, since I'm alone, or better yet, it's like chicken leg quarters, failing that, drumsticks. I'm going, like half of them Old Bay, the other half lemon pepper, and then I'll just have mashed potatoes and the like to go with it. I just straight oven bake them. I don't really do anything else fancier after that. Alright. Let's go upgrade the others first, and then we'll go downstairs. I'm not gonna do the Pit of 100 Trials until everyone's double upgraded. That, and I have to do a bunch of other side stuff with cooking a few extra things.
Well, I'm gonna head out. You guys hanging out?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much almost done anyway, so I'll go downstairs, we'll reveal the final clue, and then have a little chat, talk with the guy on the rooftop, check the request board, yada yada, check the bat shop, and then one of Saturday or Sunday, we'll do side quests. Yeah, that's about it. As far as like me doing trails, let me figure out the time for that. I am not really, I'm kind of bogged down with a few other things before continuing on with that. Our last weapon upgrade. Oh no. That's just fucked up, man. Even by Nintendo standards, that was kind of fucked up. That's hurtful, man. And, yeah, don't tell me next time to let it go. Don't. I gotta restore these blessings. And then, yeah, after we're done with the door, talk with the minstrel, check out the bat shop, and then I'll do all the requests and whatever loose goodies I can pick up later. Cool. So I've done with Goombella Elite, done with Koops Elite, did with Flurry, Hershey, Vivian, Bowery. Of course, last one's gonna be Miss Mouse. Well, we can't exactly use the rocket that was featured in Mario Paint. I wonder... Junior Troopa, Isn't he out to swear revenge on Mario one of these days?
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, these are nuts. Alright. Okay. Yeah, weekend episode will definitely spend some time with all of those requests. I mean, ideally you want to do like one or two of them and then come back. But, yeah, for the sake of time, I'm like, let's do all the prep work beforehand before we commit to the chapter for real. Dragons and dungeons. Oh, we're barely avoiding getting copy struck ourselves. Hooktail, Gloomtail, and Bonetail. Well, we've killed Hooktail. I know where Gloomtail is. And Bonetail? Well, one of them's dead for sure. Or at least we hope. Okay. And let me just cook some more of these so I can make some room. I'm gonna save these for the pit. I mean, I might not justify having the high enough stats to use them, but I definitely need an in case of emergency break glass item. Let's say one of the power punches. I want to save that for the run. What else do I want? Oh, right, cake mix. I gotta... And maybe... I mean, I guess I could make some coop pasta as well, but... I don't know, the net effect isn't as great as it was in original, because base pasta in this has better stats. Rather than, you know, making something with just dried pasta. We make some fruit cakes, and I gotta go down to Twilight Town again and two items, cake, mango. Okay. Modest. Ah, pfft. 1 out of 3 chance it gives me something good. Yeah, I gotta get another mango. I forgot what you can cook a coconut for, or what you can cook a coconut with. I guess I can make some basic healing items as well. That there. These honey syrups. Can I mix fresh juice with something else? I know this may seem like wastes of turns, but... That'll keep me upright in the meantime. I'll think about it later. You got anything? Alright. We'll deal with it. But first... yeah, we'll do all 4 of these, and... yeah, I have to... Alright. We'll do Tools request first, because that's probably an easy one. Frankie, I kind of forgot where I have to go back and forth. Oh wait, no, that's just Roadport exclusive. Jeff Sheemy, I'll probably get some stuff in Poshley Heights and then take the train right back. And our Ratman's security code. Oh, yeah, there's a reason I'm gonna try to do like a full-blown episode of all the side stuff. We'll get around to that. Let me try to figure out what time I want to do it. Maybe Sunday afternoon. After church. Let me see.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Or let me see if I can do it Saturday night. Yeah, I did not really pay him much. The more you get back. Oh man. 7-part reading. Well, since we're here. Yeah, the Tri Desert is a little bit bossed. And you can get caught in tornadoes and thrown all over the place, and you're going, oh crap, where am I now? You're gonna have to wonder what Colorado's wife had to say about that. Blue cactus to a cactus-like rock. Lemon candy and lime candy were pretty decent items to have. Well, okay. That's all we have for now. Alright, let me shoot for Saturday night for tackling all of these side quests, so expect it to be another... the way this is gonna go, it's probably gonna be another 2.5 to 3 hours. And then I gotta do some more prep work before we commit to Chapter 7. And that one's gonna be a long one. I'm not gonna lie to you. So... hopefully, I will be able to tack on like a whole 4-hour or so session with it. So, yeah, buckle up. That one's gonna be a long one. Ah. Most of base game is about 20-ish hours if you're just trying to burn through the plot. If you're going through side stuff, though, I'd say about 35 to 40-ish. If you're trying to go all the way for Hundoing, I'd say upwards of 50, give or take what Chance has in store for you, or how much Lady Luck is willing to shaft you over RNG. Yeah, there's also a bevy of post-game content as well. Alright. That's all I have for now. And this was supposed to be one of the easier chapters. Well, it really was. The long stretch begins. So, one more chapter, and then, assuming things break right, I'll do some more side stuff. Then it'll be Pit of 100 Trials, and then we're gonna tackle Endgame.
There you go. Feels like you just started with this game.
Not really. Alright. So, yep. We'll do side stuff tomorrow, then main progression on Friday, and then more in-between stuff on that front, and then hit a bunch of trials. So yeah. 3 more Fridays of this left. So, progression next Friday, hit a bunch of trials after that, endgame right after. Normally I do Pit of 100 after endgame, but I'm like, nah. And then we'll do some post-game stuff, for sure. What happens the Fridays after that, I kind of have a few faint ideas of what I want to do. A few. Mass Effect, unfortunately, will not be one of them yet. I'm still working that part out. But, yeah, that'll be all I have for now. So, closing time, Mott. Last call.
Okay, so probably like half an hour I'll do a little bit of Zelda. Remind me, what's the benefit of killing the bosses in the dungeons again? Just an extra heart container or what?
No, so when you kill the boss, you get some XP, but when you put the crystal in at the end of the dungeon, you automatically level up 1.
Oh, yeah, the crystals I need to wake the princess herself. But yeah, I got the raft from that one palace across kind of the ocean. I just need to kill the boss, and I'll probably do some other things. Tomorrow I'll do Mechport Vengeance. I'll try to finish Operation 2 and head into the mountains and the forest, the forest mountains in Op 3, and then Sunday I'll continue on with Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader, so that's kind of what I got. Oh yeah, and then Monday or Tuesday I'll start with Worf's side of the story in DS9 The Fallen, so that's kind of my docket there.
Alright. Yeah, later down the line, I'm kind of waffling between doing Metroid Prime and I forgot what other sci-fi game I was going to be tackling in the meantime for filler. I'm kind of drawing a blank with that right now. On the other hand, I just found out that East 10 Nordics does have a firm release date in late October, so I want to get caught up a little bit in that, so I'll definitely do some versions of 1 and 2. I don't know if I'm going to do a party installment game, but we'll see. The thing is, though, I don't want to start that until after January. Mostly because I don't want to be doing a bit of it, going on a long hiatus, and then starting over again when I just forgot what I was doing for the better half of 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm thinking of getting that started in January, along with another Falcom RPG, so it's another Trails installment. Yeah, I'm probably thinking too far ahead, but I'm going, damn, I may have overloaded my docket to begin with. We'll see. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably Metroid Prime, and then maybe Black Mesa with Half-Life 2 mod. I really want to get around to doing those one of these days. But, yep. I'll see you guys next time. In the meantime, stay sweet, stay sensational, don't be salty. We will see you guys later. Have a good one.
Keep it real, guys.
And don't let keeping it real go wrong.
I will educate you in the ways of keeping it real if you do.
I really wish we talked more train stories.